Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate that so much. So let's go ahead and talk about EVs. Now, we know that they've been having issues with fire. I just saw one recent fire from Jaguar I-Pace, I think it's J-Pace or I-Pace. I saw that one, and then there's the BMW. That's also, I think it was the, what is it? BMW i3 sedan that was caught on fire in China. And then you have BMW recalling 83 vehicles due to fire concern. So let's go ahead and cover that article right now. All right, so we're just gonna play a little bit of the video, and then we're gonna go ahead and cover, which is crazy. So if you're interested in the EV market, I definitely say to wait and see. It's a definitely wait and see. There's still certain things that are yet to be found, and in order to to put out the fires on the EVs, it takes special kind of extinguishers in order to put it out. Sometimes it takes a really long time to put out the fire, so we're still in the learning stage. I wonder if the whole car actually burns down. I'm just curious here. And who records this way? Sideways, my guy, sideways. Looks like it's putting itself out. Crazy, crazy. So let's go ahead and cover the article. So this is one of the BMWs that I believe it's being recalled. Um, so BMW recalls 83 i4 iX electric vehicles over battery fire risk. So I guess i3 is not part of that. Anyway, BMW has issued a recall for i4, the iX, I10, whatever, electric vehicles due to a potential fire risk battery fires. Only a total of 83 vehicles are part of the recall, which includes 2022 BMW i4, eDrive 40. And what's kind of funny too is that they just announced their new the i4, but the eDrive is 35, so it's a little bit smaller battery, but it's supposed to be cheaper. Um, all right, just another thing before I continue. The i3 is only available in China market. I don't know if I mentioned that. So these are the ones that are available here in the States. You have the iX, and then you have the i4. So these are the two models that's being recalled for due to fire concerns. And I'm pretty sure the i3 is running the same battery as well as the i4. But anyway, moving on. i4, M50, 2022, 2023, BMW iX, xDrive 50, and iX M60, BMW, and the National Highway Traffic Safety Association, NHTSA, advise owners of affected vehicles not to charge them, drive them, or park them inside or near other vehicles, structures that could cause fire, could catch on fire. Affected vehicles are not to be driven or charged and to be parked away. Reason for that is the battery pack cells in those vehicles could have suffered a defect during manufacturing. A BMW investigation triggered by a few incidents in US and overseas found that the cell's cathode plate might have been damaged when the cells were made. If the cathode debris gets loose inside the cells, it could cause a short circuit that results in a fire. So it's the technology is still ever so changing, and everybody has different ways of. To be honest, like all the manufacturers get their batteries from certain vendors. I think Tesla is partnering up with. Damn it! I knew this one. I know this one. Give me 1 second. I can find out. But Tesla is partnering up with another big battery company, and GM is partnering up with LG for their battery. So LG Solutions or LG Energy Solutions. I think BMW is also partnering up with LG as well too. And yeah. All right, so it's Panasonic that's partnering up with Tesla to make their EV batteries. So this was the other story too. Jaguar I-Pace catches on fire again. This is another Bolt EV battery fire situations. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure that they're using the same battery as well too from LG Energy Solutions, I believe. Um, but yeah, the technology is still not there yet. And this isn't a brand new Jaguar I-Pace. I believe this is 2018. So it took 4 years before it engulfed into a blaze. So I don't know. It just be careful if you decide that you want to buy EV. The technology is still in a beta state. To my own opinion, I think it's still in a beta state. Every day we keep improving, and obviously technology improves in a very fast pace. So, in a few years from now, all this stuff will be, worked out. All the kinks will be worked out, and then we will have new sets of problems because that's just how it is. If you look in the ICE engine or internal combustion engine, same thing. We had a bunch of problems with it, and eventually companies were able to perfect their engines. Classic example: Honda's engines are like bulletproof. At least the ones in the past. We still don't know how these 1.5 turbo engines are going to fare in the long run. And yeah, so 27 BMW i4 56 iX EVs produced between November 22, 2021 and July 30th, 2022 are being recalled. The automaker said the cells at issue came from its supplier Samsung SDI, and it is not aware of any accidents. So this one is from Samsung SDI, and is not aware of any accidents or injuries derived from the issue. The issue is to replace the battery pack with new one, which can be done at the dealerships. But how can they make sure that the same thing doesn't happen again? You know what I mean? Like, how can they make sure? Did they check it first and make sure that the same process, or have they changed something in order for them to prevent this from happening in the future? Because it's not a good look. And another thing too, these cars are not cheap at all. By no means are these cars cheap. These cars are expensive as fuck. Just look at this one right here. This is the M60, and this is the M50. It starts at $84,000. And of course you got to make sure you pay for the add-ons like heated seats and all those other junk. I think you have to pay for it right here. Otherwise you have yes. It's insane. And that's not including all the add-ons that you may want. Let's see, options. Here it is. Executive collection of drivers, states for ultimate driving experience. Maybe they're including heated seats on this one. For 100 grand, all this shit should be standard. Give me all the features. And also include a free charger. I don't know. But anyway, BMW developed the cells for the i4 and the iX at its battery competence center, but mass production is handled by Samsung SDI and Cattle, I guess. Cattle. BMW will mail notification letters to owners starting September 19, but said that it will contact them by phone immediately. The automaker will provide owners with alternative transportations until parts become available. And this is the second recall in 2 months for the i4 and the iX after BMW called the EVs in for potential software glitch in the driver's display when the vehicles were put into valet mode. And it's not just, you know, and it's not a one-off. It seems like every single company that's making EVs have had the fire risk at some point. Tesla has it. GM, of course, we know they had issues with their fire. Then now you have Jaguar as well too, and I do believe that Jaguar is using the LG Energy Solutions battery packs. And then Tesla obviously is using Panasonic, and BMW is using Samsung, and you know, and so on and so forth. Still, the technology is still ever so evolving and getting better and better and better. But I would suggest that you wait and see before you decide to, purchase yourself one of these lovely EVs. Yes, they're great. They're nice, not having to pay for gas. For me, it's been working out great for me. I enjoy driving it. Um, I charge for free, so that really helps me out with the gas, especially for my commute for work. So it really helps out a lot. I just needed it for work. I really did. But if I had a choice, I would definitely wait until all the kinks are ironed out before I decide to purchase one. Or I would have loved to get my hands on one of those Honda E from the European market, but unfortunately it's not available. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about these fire concerns. And it's not just limited to one company. It seems like every company is struggling with the fire issues here. It may be one off, but still, it's very early stages for EVs, and most companies are still trying to catch up. But anyway, as always, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and you have yourself a very blessed day.